So, hey Dev, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, Dev, I am also fine. So, what are we discussing today?
We are discussing about GIS today. So before that, let's have some overview of our website, right? So as you can
Yeah,
see, many topics are listed here. Our specialized topics in what we are actually making videos in, right? You can explore this. More videos will be listed here, and more materials will be added in here. So keep checking out this, guys. So last
yeah,
video our was about the GIS, right? About we just had an overview of GIS, and we discussed the map that I made about Surat in the Mapathon 2022, right? So this
yeah.
time I'm going
That was-
to go into the practical details about GIS in the QGIS software itself, right? About uh, the participation that I made in the year of 2023. So that is going to be this video. And in the next video, we will cover something else that I have already planned for, but we will obviously leave it later. So this is the website for 2023, the third edition of IIT Bombay Mapathon. Right. So
okay.
in
Great.
this in this mapathon, the criteria were very similar to the last one, but you can have a closer look at the themes that are there in the mapathon. You can see agriculture, drones, case study with policy impacts, and lots of stuff in the GIS field, and in the you can say all the maps stuff you can see, and they also give you the problem statements that you are you can actually solve it, and actually help the government or anybody to just solve the problem using the map and submit it in the this mapathon. So few topics you can see: flood maps, then detection of changing water bodies, crop plantation type map, right? So last time we made road network and road quality slash drainage maps for Surat in Gujarat state, right? So
Oh, that's great, man.
yeah, in the last video just we explored that, right? So let me
Yep, yep.
show you where do you get the data from. So this is the Bhuvan website that before that let me show you where do they provide the resources. So in the website itself, they want you to use the data that is captured by ISRO, right? So they have
Okay.
given the links here. You can see the maps can be created at this level in open source data and in this portal, right? So I think they have actually removed those links, but in the previous versions there were links about Huvan and many other NSRCV, like that, like those websites were there. Let's go to the home page of this website.
Okay.
As you can see, these all data are open, and you can utilize it and load it in the QGIS software, as I have showed you in the last part of the video, right? You can connect the layers via WMS or WMTS,
Okay.
MTS layer, and you can actually run a Python script, or maybe run machine learning model on your WMS layer. But you would need to convert the WMS layer, which is in PNG format, because the the maps that they give you, like these images, the layers are in JPG format, JPG or PNG format, whatever. But those are not raster layers. So you need to convert those PNG into a raster layer, and those raster layers can communicate with Python's QGIS Python's layers, and identify the areas, whatever problem you are trying to solve. Let's say you are trying to uh, identify the crop plantation area of Andhra Pradesh, right? So the layers the, let's try to actually see the live map. So there are lots of resources here, so we can just go to some of the resources and try to see what Andhra Pradesh. Let's see, we can check that out. So I'll put all these links in the website and video description itself, so you can utilize those sources. Right. So
Yeah, that's great, man.
in these tables, mm, there are some links, and you can see these are the resources, right? And the dates that the data sets are available for the time period. You can see land use cover, and this is the link. You would just need to uh, load this link into the QGIS, and the map will be downloaded for this areas time series, right? So there are many, you are given all the tools. You just need to pick up a problem statement and solve it, right? That would be helpful for government and many other bodies, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
the thing we are looking for is actually land use. Actually, it would be land use, right? So let's try to load this one because it is covering many districts. Okay, let's do this one.
So this is GIS app.
Yes, this is QGIS app.
Okay, QGIS.
Yeah. So let's go to
So
layers. Yeah. What do you want to say?
like we I can see Mapathon underscore 2023. So I like it's a project
Yeah,
or
it's a
something
project.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. So this project is very old. This file was very old. When I tried to load it, you can see this error message, right? So this layers,
Oh yeah.
this data source is missing as of now because it loads the data from the live link on the internet, right? So you
Oh,
need to reload manually after because I'm opening this after a long time. So for the new project, you can create a new, you can see untitled project, we can save it with whatever name you want to see save. So let's save it with part 2 practical. Right. So as you can see, part 2 practical has been saved. Now, as we have copied
yeah.
this link, WMTS link, basically WMTS and WMS is a protocol to transfer the web map services across the different applications or different your even web applications also. We will also see how you can utilize those in your website also using their open source, library, right? You have to use in this
Yeah. Yeah.
they have a package for it which you can just you can see, you can put in the script in your website, and you can just show your map into whatever website wherever possible, right? So let's go to,
Okay. Okay. That's great.
yeah, so let's come back to QGIS, and you would see this layers tab where you the loaded layers would be there. This on the right hand side you would see layer styling. You want to change color, you want to change brightness, saturation, and stuff like that. So let's first add layer, then you will obviously get things what are those. So as you can see, add layer, and in those add WMS WMTS layer. Let's click on that. Right, so as you can see, this interface is opened. So obviously we want to make a new request with a name, let's say Andhra Pradesh practical, right? And the URL that we copied would be this one, right?
Okay.
And since there are no authentication and all stuff, you just want to ignore this all this stuff. You can just click on OK, right? So this had appeared here. Now you just need to connect it. After you click on connect, it would take some time. think we need to try different link maybe. Okay, let's try this one.
Okay, so like we are not able to connect, right?
Yeah, that could be because of their server issues maybe. That sometimes
Oh,
the one of the other services only working. As you can see, this downloaded files are downloaded. So maybe they are pausing this server and running this server only right now, providing those only.
okay, okay, interesting.
Yeah, so let's search for Andhra Pradesh state and okay. Okay, so I have already layers of those. You can see this metadata about Andhra Pradesh layers, right?
So from where we can get this?
Yeah, I will put the link of this in the website and video description also. But
Okay, okay, that's great.
there will be a layer name here. You can get this from QGIS only. I will show you in the next moments. So
Yep,
this is the metadata about Westlands. So I need to look up for what was the code for that one.
you can just press, I guess, Control F and search for that.
Yeah. So this is the actual map of LULC 50K. Okay. 50K and we are equipped from Andhra Pradesh, right? So you can see this. There are three layers available here. One is from 2005 to 2006. As you can see, 0506 here, right?
Oh yeah,
Then another one is 2011 to 2012, and the last one is 2015 to 2016, right? The exact thing would be seeing here. There are three data sets there are available: 2005 to 6, 12 to 11 to 12, and 15 to 16, right? And all these data sets are combined here in this link, this one link, right? But as of now, we are using these three only. Right, so it would take some time to load. As you can see, the app has crashed.
oh yeah, I can see not responding.
Yeah, because there are all the layers are getting loaded. There are nearly 6 million layers, more than 6 million layers in this WMS link.
Yeah, so obviously it would take a time,
Yeah,
and
to process it
this
and
kind of issue we can see. Yeah,
yeah,
let it give like time. It will load.
yeah. So as you can see, image encoding it is in PNG, right? So if you want to
Yep.
work with the image in the Python script, you want to auto detect some of the layers part, you can actually convert those PNG into raster. So let's pick 2011 2012 one map and click on add. After selecting that, you just need to click on add.
Okay.
Okay, so after you click add, you can see the map is actually loaded.
Oh
Now,
yeah, I can see.
yeah,
So this is Andhra Pradesh.
sorry, what? Can you repeat?
This is Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah, this is Andhra Pradesh. You can actually add, let's add India's map so you can get the idea of, you can get the idea about the whole, you can visualize it basically. I think this would be Indian boundary. Let's just search Indian state boundary. Okay, let's add this one. Okay, so as you can see, it is in yellow color, but we will just work with it, right? So maybe you can change this.
Oh, so that's how you change the color.
Yeah, we can work with whatever we want to do. You can see the brightness. Let's keep it 0 as of now. And we can invert colors, so it would okay, now it is greatly visible.
Yep.
So as you can see in the Andhra Pradesh layer, there are many, you can see all these colors and their label are there, right?
Yep.
So let's say you are solving some problem related to forest. So you can see these are the forest one, right? So you would probably not just zoom in and calculate how many forest areas are there in the Andhra Pradesh to solve any particular problem. So let me tell you the problem, how to solve those things. But before that, this is the in this panel, information panel, you will get the basic information about the layer you have added, right? So layer name, yeah, like URL, then source, then provider, and the you can see height and width are zero, are not
Yep, I can see that.
yeah, are not undefined, right? So if you want to work with the auto detection of these layers, specific parts, like I have told you forest, right? So we would need obviously need with this height and width, right?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So for that, because this layer is in PNG format, as you can see, it would not work. It is not able to get the width and height from that. So we need to convert this into raster layer. Then you can actually uh, do that. I will show you into how to convert that.
Okay.
Right. So wait a minute. Okay, let's start. Let's start. So you can see on the above right, there is a Python console. There is a shortcut for it also, Control Alt P. You can click on that, and as you can see, there is an interface. Right, Python console interface. You can utilize QGIS API interface. So whatever layers that that are loaded here, right? QGIS interface can detect those layers, and you can play with it however you want.
Oh, that's very
So
interesting.
yeah, so there are some libraries
Mm.
that support QGIS, and you need to import those libraries in order to work with them in the Python script, right? So you would also need to add environment variable, your QGIS installation path in the system environment variable in the path section, right? So all these Python scripts folder also you have to add. Please note this down. I will also put in the description and in the website also, right? All this after you put all these parts, then only the script will run. So for the uh, security reasons, I would not put my Python script as of now. But basically, I have told you the tool that you can utilize all these layers however you want throughout this QGIS API in the Python console, right? So that is basically automation, because this part is this map is very huge, right? And with
Yeah,
Python,
I can see.
you can really discover whatever you want. So let's have an overview
Yeah.
of what I actually made in the uh, my last submission of Mapathon. So this is the crop plantation map of Andhra Pradesh in 2011 to 2012, right? So as you can see, the uh, many layers are there about cropland plantation, right? And the other layers are erosion, right? So there are many technical terms
Yep.
here about erosion. Basically, your fertilization of soil is decreased. That layers are added here, but since it was in PNG format, I think those are not added in the dot to dot. So the detection here would be a bit harder. But once you convert those PNG to raster layer throughout the Python script, you can actually run through each coordinate of the map and identify what the actual classification of yours is. And the other one is
Yeah.
Westland of Andhra Pradesh from 2015 to 2006. As you can see also here, the
Yep.
so in this WMS link, you can see they have not put a legend for whatever is being displayed. As you can see, this there are a few colors. You can see red color, then you can see green,
Yeah, I can see
and you can see some of the
a light
blue.
pink also.
Yeah, you can see blue color also. But for those colors, they have not put any legend over here, right? So there were no information about this from the westland part of Andhra Pradesh from 2015 to 2016. So if any higher authority is seeing this video, please have a look at this, and or any, because since this is open source, anyone can just add the legend in the, anyone can propose the legend about this in WMS on the Bhuvan software itself, right? So that is a bit of misinformation here, right? This really need to be corrected from the from their side itself, from the WMS part of the Bhuvan platform.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
That's I guess really needed because if someone is seeing that they can have it.
yeah. So can you see
I
this?
can see your name.
Sorry.
I can see your name on the like bottom left,
Yeah,
bottom. Yeah,
yeah. I have done that. That's how the submission was supposed to made. You know, just put the author name and date part in the submission, right? So as you can
yeah,
see, this is the map of Andhra Pradesh from 2008 to 2009, right? And this one is from 2015 to 2016. Do you see any changes here?
yeah. I can see like
What do you see? This is 2008 to
the
2009 and this is 2015 to 2016. What do you see?
so first so my first observation is like there is I guess some above part is not I guess we can see in this image of 2015 and 16. So like do we need to focus on that or
This part, right?
yeah,
You want to
this
go
part?
this part? This part? Okay, so that would
Yep.
be very interesting part because that state
Yeah, is now Telangana.
uh,
You can
before.
just go for the Google Maps.
Yeah, so as you can see, Telangana movement, right? Because before that it was the whole Andhra Pradesh was the whole this thing, but after 2000 something, I don't know the exact date, so I cannot be authentic about that. That would be, you can Google that. But basically, what I'm saying is
Yeah, when it became the when Andhra Pradesh became two states like
exactly,
Telangana and Andhra Pradesh.
exactly, yeah. So the data is up to date. You can see this WMS part only include for the Andhra Pradesh, and if you want this part for the 2015 and 16, you would need to load the layer for the prospective state, right? So that was a little change for the particular year, and a little bit of comparison between 1984 and 2020 of Andhra Pradesh. So this is 1984 and this is
Okay.
2020.
I of greenery missing 2020 from the ocean side.
Yeah. So there are two factors, right? So in 2020, obviously, the image quality would be very high
Okay.
of the satellite
Yeah,
because this
I
is,
can definitely see that.
yeah, because this is taken from Google Earth, right? And you can see there is obviously urbanization happening in this center area of Andhra Pradesh and here also you can see, right?
Yup, I can totally see that. So that's a concerning thing also, and what you can say, the change that we need to accept also.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see this water body, right? You can see this. Let's observe this one. So this one is from 19 okay, so this one is from 2020 and this one is from 1984. So in 2020 there is this lake here, right? And in the 1984 there is nothing here. So because of the
Oh, that's
urbanization,
good
you
of
know, people would need to resources and yeah, that's the corona time of the state.
Oh yeah, great man, great.
Yeah. So
Beautiful observation.
the final thing I have to show here is the report that we made. So basic information about team and and our team mentor. I will put
Oh,
this PDF in the description and the material section also. So there are some
great, great.
methodologies written down how you can utilize and what layers we have used, the steps to achieve the layers, right? And complexity involved, right? So as you can see, the exit state was in 2014. Andhra Pradesh was bifurcated into two states, with the northern one becoming Telangana, right? So
Yeah, man.
in 2014, just after that, maybe ISRO has decided to create a new WMS link for the Andhra Pradesh. So as you can see, for the 2015 one, just after the state is broken in two parts, they have released the new layers of the state, right?
Of course, you can see changes in the map.
Yeah. So this submission was also following the SDG, as you can see. The
So what is it? I guess I don't know about the SDG. So what is the full form of it?
Sustainable Development Goals. So there are standard goals of there are 17 goals. Yes, let's explore those. Out of those, I think ours is there is a number, but ours is about crop plantation. So that would come into the category of, let's see which category it should be in. Let's take a moment while it loads. So
No,
basically,
first is no poverty.
yeah. So the solutions that people try to provide, or any organization or any event that is going to be happening. Let's say you are conducting a hackathon at your company, right? So if you say your participants
Okay.
that you are supposed to use the sustainable development goals, any of the sustainable development goals, right? So they would just go through this all the 17 points and see what they are making the impact into, right? Let's say they are growing the economy, so they would be promoting the eighth goal, right? Which is, you can see, decent work and economic growth of the company or anything. And let's say you are a doctor, then you would be achieving goal 3. So these are the goals that try to improve, because obviously this is from United Nations, right? They would try to make uh, solutions from all the centric, right? They would not miss anyone. So yeah,
Yeah.
uh, we had followed it for the green cover, right? So ours would be fall into either climate action or in the actually it would fall into climate action only, right? Yeah, it can a bit fall into the 11th category also, but mainly it falls into climate change category, because that's a major one since the green cover and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Okay, do you have any questions?
No, I mean, like, it was a very great session. We had a practical overview of QGIS tool, not a tool, like I guess it's a application, like desktop application.
Software, yeah.
We have also, yeah. So you have also shared the resources that from where we can get the data, how we can load that into QGIS and all that stuff. Also, you have like briefed you about, not briefed, I mean, like, just overview about the Python we can use with the QGIS. Like, we can interact with the map also using that Python
Yeah,
code, and also about the sustainable development goals and lots of resources that you have shared. So yeah, that's a great video indeed.
yeah. So in the next part I would probably be focusing on the script part with the another solution, and the web part with how you can access it via JavaScript library open layers, right?
Yeah.
This one.
So we hopefully we'll see that video very soon in the next week, upcoming week.
Yeah, for any resources or material, do check out our website. We'll put all the stuff into that.
Yeah, guys, do check out that.
Yeah, so that's it from my side. Anything you wanna put?
Yeah, so I guess that's the end of our video. And yeah, thank you, Dev, for sharing this really, what you can say, immense amount of knowledge that you have shared.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.